Good morning. How'd you sleep last night, Andy? Not in that. Not right great. Let's look at the bed. So I always sleep this side of the bed, right? It's collapsed. So I had to sort of go in the middle. And it was all right. It wasn't bad. But I don't know. I was wide awake at like 2:30. And it took me about half an hour to drop back off again. I couldn't stop thinking about that milk that someone spilt on curtains. It's horrible, isn't it? Right, today is just I was going to say it's like a transit move. But we are heading to a town called Deadwood, which is sort of like modern day cowboy town. It's as it was back in the day, but just, you get it. You know what I'm saying, don't you? That's 7 hours away, 6.5 hours, I think. So we're early. It's just after 7:30. My idea is to just hit the road, get some fuel, grab some breakfast on the way. I'm not arsed with another free hotel breakfast. I'm just not. I can't do it. I'd rather be in control of what I pick to eat rather than just looking at the rubbish that they provide us. And then tonight we're staying in a place called Newcastle. And I believe in that town, there is a road called Wakefield Road. We're off there. And I can do some laundry, hopefully. Let's have a look outside the window before we go. All right, it doesn't really work because the sun's there. And these windows are extremely mucky. Right, we're off to Deadwood today, so let's type it in. Deadwood, South Dakota. 6 hours and 33 minutes. We're in a football top today because they're nice and comfy just to drive in. 6 hours 32 minutes. It's quicker by a minute. Right, let's go get some gas, get some breakfast. Get out where? 73 degrees this morning. I wonder how warm it's going to be down there. I bet it's going to get warmer the further south we go, don't you? Well, that's annoying. I fueled, went in there was nothing warm for breakfast. So, we're going to have to stop en route again. I probably should have just had the terrible hotel breakfast, shouldn't I, really? And I've not taken my hay fever tablet yet either, which isn't good. Right, let's find somewhere. So, breakfast today. Remember the sandwiches from yesterday? We've got another, but it's a BLT this time. And then got a hot dog, which we're definitely spilling all over the place. I'm not going to eat this on camera. So we've just done a 7-hour drive. That was a grueler. That was like on just like back roads, weren't really interstates or anything. Oh my, loads of people, hang on. Do you know what? It was nice to see it, and it was nice to be there. What a horrible place. Absolutely horrible. Obviously, they have to make money, they make it incredibly commercial. At least I've seen it. Right, we're moving on to a place called Newcastle. It's warm out there. We got an hour. It's not bad, is it? Looking forward to getting to the hotel now. I need a wee. I've got an hour, and I think I can last an hour. Let's find out. This is Salt Creek Overlook. So I'll read that board in a second. We'll just have a quick pan round. Just check out that sexy, muddy Silverado. Know what I'm saying? Right, okay. So, the Black Hills, named after the dark green carpets of pines that cover the hills, are a geological wonder. Covering some 125 miles north to south and 65 miles east to west, the hills rise 3,000 to 4,000 feet above the Red Valley floor. Below you are Salt and Beaver Creeks, where the burnt oak grows. Above the valley floor, ponderosa pine and aspen groves cling to the limestone cliffs, clay soil and red sandstone. History, geology and wildlife are alive and well in the Salt Creek Valley. Pioneers come here to mine for coal and oil. Some small towns like nearby Cambria sprang up as fast as they were deserted. Tales of gunfights, stage robberies and gambling are kept alive by those who never left. I just realised I'm going to be stuck behind all that lot. White-tailed deer roam through the pines and aspens. Wild turkeys scratch through the leaves and needles along the creek bottoms in search of acorns and seeds. Brought here from New Mexico in 1948, turkeys are now the most widespread game bird in the northeast of Wyoming. These shy, elusive birds don't let humans get too close. At night, they roost in treetops and return to the ground at daybreak to forage. Watch closely, and you could see one of these magnificent birds. I don't think I can see any. I see some cows down there though. Do you know what it smells of? Creosote. I imagine that's the reason it smells. Well, that's it. Let's get in the car. We've got about 12 miles to go till we get to the hotel. I've had to stay in the convention centre because the only other hotel was a motel. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. I ain't staying in no motel. Don't know if you can see it because of the sun. Welcome to Newcastle. I tell you what, there's nowhere here. This is not what I expected from a town. Right, so my stuff's there. Here we go. Are you ready? That's all right. These are the beds. It's a massive room. But do you know what's here? So this is Newcastle, the town that I'm staying in tonight. Tell me you don't get that feel. That's a stunning building, isn't it? Another beautiful building. It's a proper western town. That's a little picture of it for you. And this is the high street. And then presumably this would have been the original post office as well. One look back at that town. It's a really good idea having the door to the pool right there, isn't it? At least it shuts. Oh no. The pool shuts at 10, it's only 25 past 8. Right, we'll keep it short because I'm done. So it's 25 past 10, they finally buggered off out of the pool. God, they squeezed every last second out of that. And it was so annoying. So dinner was really nice. I can't remember what they called. Oh, a melt. I think it was a melt, a prairie melt. You're looking at it now. It's basically a burger patty with all sorts of other stuff and a mixture of Swiss and American cheese. It was all right. As you've seen already, there's nothing in this town. It is just one street and that's all. So I drove around for a little bit looking for anywhere. I ended up eating in the bar next to the hotel. On the menu was burgers. All that melt. That was it. I don't mind because we all know I love burgers. Right, tomorrow is another long drive, another 8 hours. It should be the final drive. There shouldn't be anything else after this now, I think. all short stuff. I'm going to yawn one more time, then that's it. I go. So, that's it from me. I am going to go to bed early. Are we going to hit the road early? Don't know. It's 8 hours, but we've note to rush for tomorrow. So, we might make a few more stops along the way. I wanted to get here today because I needed to do washing. I had to do washing. I had no boxers left. I had like 2 pair of socks, no boxers. That's like the one thing is like knickers and socks I cannot rewear. I don't know how anybody can. I really don't. Anyway, that's enough for me. I'll see you in the morning. Forecast for sleep. How do I reckon I'll sleep? All right, I'm gonna go. Good. That's my guess. Right, see you later. How did you sleep last night, Andy? I don't know. Do you know what? I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. I woke up at about 4:30 for an hour, but that's it. Just a massive drive today. We're off to a place called Parachute in Colorado. It's 8 hours allegedly. We'll find out when we get in car. So I'm not rushing. I've nothing to rush for. I think I said last night. I've done my washing now, and it's another tiny little town. But someone's just given me a mission to find some Shaquille O'Neal sweets. So that's today. That's the scavenger hunt for today. Right, we're off for breakfast. It's a free one. I bet it's rubbish. Morning. I was eating my breakfast of Fruit Loops and a little bit of milk spat on me. This is why I never wear white tops. We're just nipping somewhere and then we will find out how far we have to go today. It's another big one. Just like that lorry. Just had a little Brothers Osborne on then. No, right. Where are we off today? Let's have a look. We're off to Parachute, Grand Vista Hotel. Right, let's have a look then. Grand Vista Hotel. Grand Vista Hotel. Parachute. Railroad Avenue, Parachute. Right. Oh no, Railroad Avenue. 7 hours and 47 minutes in both directions. I'm going to go the other way, I think. That one. There's 2 ways. There's either the mountains or there's Denver. We'll go Denver. Yeah. Right, for breakfast, since the breakfast was a bit of a washout, apart from my milk stain, we've got some breakfast pizza and a skillet burrito. Both stuff I can eat on the move. Right, let's do one. So I did a little tour of the town yesterday and I forgot to show you this. And I don't know what it is. Usually they have water towers. Presumably a water tower. I don't know. We're heading into them hills anyway. I've saved you the excruciating pain of me opening the burrito. What speed is it up here? 70, let's go. Right, let's find out how it tastes. I don't even know what's in it. Oh, I think it's a breakfast one. I'm thinking hash brown, egg. I can taste gravy, that breakfast gravy. Oh no. It's alright. So, breakfast this morning at the hotel, as I said, was a right washout, wasn't it? But I did grab what looked like a beautiful muffin. I was like, oh, I can have that on road. So I've just opened it up. It's got what I think is pecans in it. So I was like, I hate nuts. It's the texture, it's a texture thing for me. But I thought, I'll give it a go anyway. It's banana. Banana and nut. Couldn't think of anything worse. Well, I could. I can think of a lot of things worse. Awful. Absolutely awful. But I can't stop eating it. So, earlier on, I said that there were two ways to get to where we're going. And the first one was a mountain pass, and then the second one was the way that we're actually going. Now, you're probably thinking, why didn't you go the mountain pass, Andy? I'll tell you why. Right, so we've done a few mountain passes now, and they're absolutely breathtaking. They really are stunning. Like right now, let me show you this. See what I mean? It is beautiful, isn't it? But the second thing, and this is probably going to sound ridiculous to you, is you lose phone signal a lot when you're on mountain passes. When you're on normal interstates and most of the highways, you're all right. You get phone signal like everywhere. And I'm not too bothered about it. I'm not asked about texting or ringing people or anything like that. I stream my music, right? I have like no music saved on my phone whatsoever. So when I get to places where there's no phone signal, then I've got no music, and obviously there's no radio around there. Look, see what I mean? You ain't getting no radio around here. There's nothing. There's literally nothing. Yesterday, I spent about 45 minutes in absolute silence, and it's not good. So that's why I'm doing it. And I know you're probably still thinking, why didn't you download some music to your phone, Andy? Because I don't want to. Because then my memory's taken up, and I've only got like about 100 gig left of memory, and I want my phone to like last at least another year. So that's why. Total ridiculousness. Also, the gas stations, the services are so much better on interstates. You didn't see the so yesterday, I don't think we spoke about this, I stopped in, I was just going to eat my muffin then, I stopped in like so we went through several Indian reservations, and I stopped in a town, and it was quite interesting. But it was like a local town, and I was really, really hungry, and there was nothing that I really wanted to eat. See, most American foods are just sweet. I'm quite selective about what I have, just because I don't want to eat a burger all the time. I don't want to eat pizza all the time. Says me, who's only ever eaten burger and pizza since we've been here. But you get me. So, just sometimes, let me just stick to the big roads, please. Oh, I ate that muffin. While we're talking, we had 5G reception. We're nowhere near anywhere. So you see what I mean? So this is a town called Lusk, and it's another old western town, and presumably we're going to see a lot of similarities to where we stayed last night. That was nice, the local lady giving me a little wave. What I find incredible is you have roads like this. Well, can't really see, no one behind me anyway. And you're completely on your own. You can drive for miles, literally miles, and not pass or see another car. Can you see that rock formation just behind us here? Where are we? Just over at Seams. So I'm not sure if I've told you how we ended up here. Now last year I did a poll on Snapchat. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, shame on you. And I asked whether for my next trip I should do Australia, New Zealand and another Asian country on the way back to break up the flight, or I should do America for the cowboy towns, you know, the abandoned ghost towns and weird roadside attractions. And it was a narrow win, but the win was Australia. And I was a little bit gutted because I'm not all that bothered about going to Australia. But I started playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
and then I knew I just had to come here, and that's what it is. So that's why we have these days of like massive drives. Like yesterday it was 7 hours, 7.5 hours. Today's like 8 hours, and it's just getting us between the places because they're obviously quite few and far between. So if you're wondering why I would just come all the way to America to spend all day in a car and see pretty much nothing, then that's why. Let me see if I can just show you these. This is very Red Dead Redemption. Now, no doubt, on the other side, the side that we're not facing, they will look fantastic. We've just got the grassy side. So next year, 2026, the US and Canada are hosting the World Cup. So I've got to come back. That's next year's trip, sort of, really, isn't it? I want to go to the World Cup, but I tend to not be that bothered about some of the countries that it's in. It's in America. I come to America all the time, so it's a perfect excuse, isn't it? So if you want to come, nah, it's going to be football and road trips. It's obviously going to be football and road trips. So this is a gas station, right? We've been to Bucky's before, if you remember. Honestly, let me just show you. It's mental. It's absolutely mental. People like myself go crazy for it. Right, so I'm not hungry, but I've got an unnecessary amount of food. Let me show you. So I've got the brisket, the beaver chips, and some chicken and fries. And I'm hoping it's boneless chicken. Hoping. So that was the grave of Buffalo Bill. Now this area, there's a museum just to the side. I don't want to go in the museum. I did that one in Iowa a couple of years ago. Beautiful lookouts over the mountains into Colorado. We're about 3-4 hours, something like that, away from where we're going. I've got a feeling I'm going to stop so many more times. Cheeky little shot of me, muddy Silverado. Tell me this road's not mental. As I said when we were back up at Buffalo Bill's place, it's probably going to be just like this for miles, isn't it? But still. Ah. I don't have anything to say to you, I just thought I'd look. Wild goose chase for them. These supermarkets, it's not like in Orlando where everything's next door to each other. And I've got in the car and it stinks of farts. And I don't think it's farts, I think it's the fact that there's all that shite there. Right, let's pop you in my holder. Right, let's see how long it's going to take. Go away, we're at Walmart. I don't know, go. Search, recent. Parachute, we're off to Parachute. 44 minutes. Getting hungry now. Right, let's do it. Let's do this last little stretch. Oh, I also bought some Jello. I don't know where it's gone though. You've had Jello? Nah, me neither. So before we open the door, let me just say I hope this is an immensely good room, because this place thinks a hell of a lot about itself already.
It's just a room, innit? So they're very expensive. They've charged for car parking. Now, bear in mind, now this town is literally in the middle of nowhere, right? And I mean like the middle of nowhere. They've charged $14 for £10 for parking. That's the kind of thing that you get charged when you're in like a city, not in a dusty sort of desert. And breakfast is $9. $9. Better be good for night. I'm not paying for it because the gas station's straight opposite, and I'll just go there and get something for that. But hey up! I didn't even know I packed this top. I think I've worn it in public about 3 times ever. It's 8 o'clock. I've had my hours chill. Should we go and investigate, see what this town's like? I've had a look on Google and I've seen a very interesting named shop. This is pathetic. I'm so immature, honestly. Come on. Oh, it's red hot out here. I said breakfast was $8. I was wrong. It's $15. She says, oh, you can come down and have a look at it if you want before you pay. I think we should, don't you? Just to see if it's worth 15 plus tax. It's even more, isn't it? Just gonna get the sun in your face now, aren't you? So I'll do it. I'll take it. So, ooh. We've got a sign here which is telling us the likelihood of fire, and we are currently in an amber warning. So be careful if you take barbecues out. Then right next to that sign there's firewood for sale. Right, so I think we're gonna have a look at the town together. So I've not seen it. I have come on this bridge. This bridge is the furthest I've been. This is the interstate. It's the I-70. Oh God. Jeez. I'm so glad this isn't my vehicle. Oh, okay. Right, interesting. So that you can buy your cannabis from there. And then this shop here has been renamed. That's a shame, isn't it? Alright, let's go right. Remember, you can turn right on a red. As long as there's no coming. As long as you stop first, there we go. No coming, let's go. This looks pretty much it. So that's the library. And we'll go over that bridge, we'll have a gander. So let's finish the video here. Oh, I'm gonna get sun in my eyes again. I'm gonna go to a gas station and just get something like some noodles. I don't want anything to eat, really. But I'll probably want something a little bit later. So, until tomorrow, I will see you then. And salute my fair person.